You ever find yourself watching a spy movie like Mission Impossible and think to yourself, hey, wouldn't it be cool if I was able to do these things? Well, if you do, then today's your lucky day. Because guess what? The future's now, and a ton of gadgets in these movies do actually exist. Oh, and they're not just real, but they actually work too. Which means that you can literally make all your James Bond dreams come true. So from the stealthy spy watch to the futuristic focals, here are some of the best spy gadgets that you can find on the market right now. Number 10. Night vision binoculars. You can't have a spy movie without the protagonist using some form of night vision or thermal imaging to sleuth around enemy territory. These binoculars from Solomark are way more practical and versatile. Not only do they have a full infrared illuminated night vision, which, by the way, can see as far as 400 meters, but they've also got an AV connection that lets you view everything directly on a big screen. These have a built-in camera too that captures exactly what you see in the viewfinder. Plus, the camera's got a ton of other features too, like 7 times magnification in the dark and a 2 times digital zoom. And it comes with a 32 gig SD card. Oh, and since it runs on simple AA batteries, you don't have to worry about any of that charging stuff either, as you can literally just hot swap them around. So whether you're trying to be a secret agent and spy on someone, or just heading out into the wilderness, these binoculars are definitely a must-have gadget. Number 9. FREDI-HD Mini Wi-Fi. We've all seen someone carry around an insanely small camera in a spy movie to collect info on the enemy. And this mini Wi-Fi camera is exactly that, but made even better. Firstly, it's super small and looks like a plain black cube, which makes it really hard to spot. It can still manage to record full HD video, meaning that everything looks crisp. Plus, since it's got Wi-Fi built straight into it, you don't need to wire it with anything. All you've got to do is connect it to your network and you'll see it on your phone. The best thing about it though is the fact that not only can it show night vision image, but it's also got motion detection and loop recording. And what this means is that you can even use it as a security camera outside your office or house, and no one will ever know that it's there. Number 8. Voice changer. Alright, so this is a voice changer that's great for pranking your friends. Or if you're doing nefarious spy stuff, we're not judging here. In any case, this thing's both hilarious and cool at the same time. As you've probably guessed by now, it's got tons of features that let you change the pitch of your voice and play around with it. For instance, you could pitch up and start sounding like a little child goblin. Or you could turn it all the way down and sound like a demon monster. Also, hooking it up is super easy as it doesn't require any complicated setup either. All you do is route your headset through it and you've got a ton of different voices at your disposal. Plus, it's fully compatible with a ton of stuff, including PC, phone, and game consoles like Xbox and PlayStation. Number 7. Spy GSM ATM card. Now this right here is the mother of all spy gadgets. Like the sole reason for this bad boy's existence is to spy on other people. And honestly, it somehow works exceptionally well too. Before we get too ahead of ourselves though, let's dissect what this thing even is. Okay, so from a certain angle, it just looks like any old ATM card. In reality, however, it's a super stealthy device that can not only intercept calls, but also tap into them. All you've got to do is put GSM SIM card inside it and it'll start picking up calls from any phone nearby. On top of that, it comes paired with a tiny little earpiece that's almost invisible when you pop it into your ear. And with that earpiece, you can talk to your covert partner. So yeah, it's pretty legit. The great thing about it though is the fact that its battery lets you intercept calls and talk for over 5 hours on a single charge. Number 6. USB spy camera. We've all seen this one tiny spy camera earlier in the video. So what's different about this one? Well, for starters, it looks basically like a phone charger. And honestly, it's almost impossible to tell it apart from one unless you look at it really closely. Plus, since it's got a full-sized USB port on the back, you can even plug your phone into it to charge it. Also, the camera ain't bad either, as it records full HD 1080p video and has a super wide viewing angle. So rest assured, it'll pretty much capture everything that's in front of it with ease. Oh, and guess what? You can even stream video directly to your iPhone or any Android device. Or if you want others to watch the same thing, it even lets you share the feed. Number 5. Focals. Okay, enough about hidden cameras. It's time to talk about the real futuristic stuff. These glasses are the stuff of any sci-fi nerd's dreams, and you'd be surprised by how well they work in real life too. Called focals, these are actually quite similar to Google Glass in their concept, except the fact that they're way better. For instance, these smart glasses more than anything are just a great pair of spectacles, meaning that comfort and fit is the top priority here. If you've ever tried Google Glass or Snapchat glasses, you know how bulky and uncomfortable they can be. Focals, on the other hand, completely eliminate that problem. On top of that, these have the same great heads-up display and smart features that all those other smart glasses come with, like AR mapping, notifications, navigation, and all the other bells and whistles you can think of. They're kinda like an Apple Watch for your face. Plus, if you actually wear glasses daily anyway, these can be fitted with your prescription lenses too. Number 4. Spy earpiece with mask. These days, everyone's wearing a mask, making it super easy to hide your identity and blend in with the crowd. And if you're into your spy stuff, then this is the perfect opportunity to prank your friends. Essentially, this is a face mask that looks like any other mask that you'd wear daily to protect yourself. However, it's got a nifty little trick up its sleeve in that it comes with an earpiece. This bad boy is extremely tiny, meaning that it's virtually invisible inside your ear. And it doesn't use speakers to produce sound either. Instead, it uses magnetism to push sound straight into your ear canal. So you've got to clean your ear pipes before using it. Also, since it automatically picks up any incoming calls, you don't have to do anything to activate it either. Number 3. Spy vehicle. Alright, we're not going to sugarcoat this one as it's pretty self-explanatory. If you've ever played Rainbow Six Siege, you know exactly how it works too. It's a little RC rover with rugged tires that's got surveillance equipment on it. So you've got a couple of cameras, with the first one being for driving and the second one for rotating around and recording the surroundings. Plus, since this little rover's got headlights, you can even use it to record stuff in the dark. Or if you really want to go to stealth mode, you've got the option of turning the headlights and taillights off too. Of course, it wouldn't be a spying device without a microphone, so it's got one of those and a speaker too for playback. Who knows, maybe you want to use it as a distraction instead. Oh, and the app for controlling this guy is great too, unless you use your phone's accelerometer to turn it into a steering wheel in your hand. Number 2. Spy watch. Everyone has a smartwatch these days that lets you look at notifications, send text, and even browse social media. But what if you could also record stuff with your watch? Yep, this spy watch from Arrow has built-in HD rotating camera that records everything around you. All you've got to do is press the hidden button and it'll start recording. And since the camera's on the outer rim, you can rotate it around to face any direction you want. Plus, even if you don't want to use the camera, it's still got all the other smartwatch and fitness features. Number 1. Voice recorder necklace. Okay, this one's made for people who are super into fashion and like to rock some jewelry whenever they're going out. Made to look like a dope hexagonal jewel, this necklace has some pretty neat tricks up its sleeve. For starters, it's got a high sensitivity microphone inside it that's recording everything around you constantly. On top of that, it also comes with an 8-core intelligent noise reduction chip, which filters sound so you only hear what's important to you. And once you're done sleuthing around and want to listen back to the recording, you can connect it to any phone or laptop via USB. Alright, which of these spy gadgets intrigued you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to TechJoint, and we'll see you in the next one.